Video capture device. Go live. All right. And we're live. Hello. What the? I'm plugged in. Why
Yeah,
is
you're
the
live.
go live? My face cam does not want to work. That's fantastic. And we're live. Love it. To death. You're plugged in. You're plugged in. Go for my shitty camera. Which also doesn't work. Fantastic. Hi, everyone. Welcome.
Fifth member. Oh, here goes.
If I can get a video camera to work, my face would be on this. But, oh, look. There's a shitty, horrible video cam. It's not even worth it. God damn it.
The preview actually
Why?
just started.
Why is my shit not working? Oh, now it looks like it might want to work.
I see your face cam now.
Yeah, it was the crappy one for a second there, but... Oh, who are these numpties?
Paul and Eddie.
Working on different things? Yeah, it's working here. What the hell? Okay, hold on.
Oh, what the heck?
Bear with. Bear with. Copy.
Did you want me to turn my face cam on for reaction images?
I don't have it up, so...
Oh, okay.
If you want to, but...
I mean, I can. It's up to you. Sure call.
Oh yeah, I guess you had your face cam set up for our chat with... Oh, so I don't know that anyone is joining us right now. Because we just decided to do a random... Me and Darth Bob do a random stream-a-rooney. Yeah, you want to turn on your face cam and I'll try and get you in here. Random stream-a-rooney to react to the previews at Games Workshop is doing right now. But we are actually riding a high because we were just in a really amazing interview that we did with the one, the only, Mark Gibbons. Yeah, like that
The
Mark Gibbons. The Mark Gibbons from the... What are we in? We are in Discord. That is not what I want. There we go. Oh, it's a Darth Bob.
These Warhammer hosts, they like to talk. Just show us the models, my dudes.
Well, no, this is good because I'm still pulling my shit together over here. So
That's true.
I haven't even got you up on screen yet. Oh, there you are. Come on, work. There we go. Yeah. So my buddy Darth Bob here is a hero, and he is currently setting up a Warhammer art gallery or a Tyranid art gallery, or I don't know what do you want to call it. What's the gallery's official name?
The Maryland Gallery of Tyranid Art.
There we go. The Maryland I like that you put arts on there because that like sounds like it's like a real deal thing.
Yeah.
Not saying it's not a real deal thing, but like, you know, like Academy of Arts. Okay, we've already seen this shit. So we had a big conversation with Mark Gibbons, and it was friggin' cool. It was so amazing. And
we got
new
a
dudes.
Xenos. It's
Xenos!
Oricon.
We got our first Xenos.
Oricon.
We're doing a Xenos watch here. This is our first Xenos. Woo!
Finally got an Oricon. New Oricon.
Oh,
he looks
that's
great.
Oricon? Oh.
Yeah, it's Oricon.
Cool. Control the cosmos. Well,
what's right? Oricon, the Diviner?
I don't know.
I think so.
Or is this just like a normal Chronomancer dude?
No, it's Oricon for sure. The head design spot on.
Oricon the Diviner? Is that his name?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, Oricon the Diviner.
Yeah, you just said. So okay, we got a little Darth Bob logo. Where the heck's mine? Yeah. We just had a really cool chat with Mark Gibbons. And that was thanks to Darth Bob who set that up. So thank you, Darth Bob, for setting that up.
Yeah.
It was super chill.
Sure.
Mark Gibbons is awesome. and he gave us like 3 hours of his time, which is kind of amazing. And that was the stream that we were on earlier tonight. And then I was planning to do like a Xenos Watch, but I didn't want to like confuse people with like 2 streams or whatever. And then and then Darth Bob was like, "Hey, do you want us to do the stream thing tonight for the video, the previews?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." But I need to be working on my Armies on Parade board for tomorrow. Is literally, I got the last bit here. So while we're chatting, I'm gonna have that out. So what do you think of this model? First model is a Xenos. Pretty good for a Xenos watch. We nailed it.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a much needed new model because it was one of those, you know, fine cast Necron characters. So I
Oh
think it's
damn.
great
Okay.
that he's finally getting the. I mean, they still got a couple that they still got to do, but like we got what's his face, the Stormlord Imhotech this
Yeah.
year, and then we're also getting Oricon, and I think there's like 2 more they still got to do that are still stuck in fine cast resin. But Oricon's great. We need
It's pretty
Trazen.
cool.
Where's
I like his
Trazen?
cool backpack.
Yeah, his backpack's cool, but we
It like
definitely need a
tilts.
Trazen. I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised they did Oricon before they did Trazen.
Maybe we're getting him too, because I think that Valrak previewed. Oh, look, what's going on here?
What's this? More okay.
Valrak said that there was going to be 3 different Necron lords,
Mm-hmm.
and I think we've already seen 2 though, right? This could be the 3rd.
Yeah, we've seen Imhotech. Oh no, we've seen all 3. We've
Oh,
seen
okay.
because they had the one where he's like phasing into reality or whatever.
Did we already have Crusade Pry Nexus or no? This is new. Oh no, this is new.
I
Okay,
don't know.
I guess this is new. They don't know either. It came back to them. They look like they were confused.
I don't even know what the Crusade books are.
No,
They
me
just
neither.
that like it's something to do with the gaming, right?
Like I think didn't we get a Crusade book in the back of like the Leviathan rulebook?
I don't know.
I think we did.
I parsed through the Leviathan book only for the Tyranid lore. I didn't really see like I looked at the lore in the book. I didn't really look at any
That's a
like the
damn cool
rules
picture
stuff.
though.
That is.
I like that.
Whoever does those cover arts, that particular art style, I forget who
Yes,
that artist is. I love that artist though.
agreed. Yeah, the Crusade art books have some sweet art on the cover. The Crusade books have some sweet art on the cover.
Who's in the chat? We got some people in the chat.
We
We
got
got
people in
Brett
the chat. I don't
Evans.
even where is it the chat even? What even
We
is the
got Brett
chat?
Evans. We got Dwarfenage. We got Radon995.
Hey dudes.
Thanks for joining, guys. We actually got 7 people watching.
Oh
Actually,
wow. Not bad for an impromptu stream.
no. I think we maxed out at like 28 on the
On the Mark Gibbons stream, hashtag Mark Gibbons stream. Make sure you go check out our Mark Gibbons stream. Yeah, it was good. Well, thank you to everyone who's joining tonight. This is very
Yeah.
impromptu. So you are our real friends because you just roll up when I scheduled this thing literally like a minute before they go live.
We
So
got Chaos and Creatures.
that's a person in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
I like that name. I feel like that could be like I'm a little concerned that I've pigeonholed myself as like Tyranid dude and that I've pigeonholed this channel as like a Tyranid channel. What I really want it to be is Chaos and Creatures. That is a very good way to describe it.
Yeah.
Like Xenos and like monsters.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe some Chaos, because Chaos is fun.
Chaos, but not Chaos Space Marines. Chaos.
Actually, Chaos Space Marines can live because they have like weird stuff going on.
That's true. And
But
Grey
usually,
Knights.
no,
Grey
I'm
Knights
not a
are
fan
fine.
of Space Marines. Sorry, what's that?
Grey Knights are okay. I like Grey
I like
Knights.
Grey Knights. I think they're cool. And
Another,
in our chat that we just had with Mark Gibbons, he
what's
oh
this?
wait, some
This
kind
is
of
Space Marine. Is that Asmodai? That might be Asmodai.
oh what? I thought it was.
I
It
think
looked
that
like a
is Asmodai. Oh
sister
my
at
gosh, is
first.
it gonna be a Mark Gibbons miniature?
Oh
I think it is.
oh
That's,
dude! Like, is it?
I think it might be Asmodai based on the Mark Gibbons art.
It's
That's definitely
close.
Asmodai.
His art is cooler, but it's close.
Yeah.
How cool is that? We talked to the guy, and then there's his miniature again, kind of, sort of. So he's an interrogator chaplain. Is that what they're called? I used to be into Dark Angels. I know stuff. I think he just said Asmodee, didn't he?
Yeah, it's Asmodee.
There we go. Mark Gibbons plug. We were just looking at that art like
Yeah,
not
that's literally
2 hours
It's
ago.
literally Mark Gibbons. That's literally his artwork.
I wonder if they're going to put his artwork up and not credit him again. They like to do that.
Yeah.
Which is a fun topic that we covered in our chat with Mark Gibbons. Okay, this is getting obnoxious. Sorry. He looks too squat. And why
Yeah,
does he
he
have,
does.
like... Why do we need the smoke effects on every model?
I don't know. Well, it looks like he has an option without it, though.
Oh, right. Good. Thank God for that. He doesn't have any smoke effects in the art, does he?
No.
Didn't think so. What's the chat got to say about him? Chat, what do you think of Asmodee? Whenever they get a chance.
Nothing, but we got a lamb in the chat. Nick
Oh,
M in the
Lamb. Hey,
chat.
buddy. I think this is an okay model, but I think it's suffering from, like, Games Workshop heroic Space Marine proportions. Just because
Maybe a
that art
little
is
bit.
so
I
good.
think it's being thrown off a bit because he's got the full body robe.
Okay, yeah. Hard to track, like, what he actually looks like.
Yeah. And the side views are covered up by the smoke.
Yep. But cool to see some cool Dark Angels. Okay, I swear to God, this is the last plug I'm gonna do. But when we were talking to Mark, he was talking about how he was at Games Workshop and he did a lot of artwork for the Dark Templars. And they were talking to him and they were like, "Oh man, we got the Dark Angels coming up next, but like, are you all dark, like weird gothic out for the Dark Templars? Do you have anything left for the Blood Angels?" And he was like, "Oh, I got some ideas." But then apparently he left before he could actually do that. And then we tried to ask him about his ideas and he wouldn't even tell us. So apparently he had some really cool ideas for like illustrations for Dark Angels. So if you're a Dark Angels player, you can hate the fact that he
It's
never gets to do those.
crazy. It's crazy how much. Like, I feel like for years, Mark Gibbons' artwork was such an undervalued thing, it seemed like, in the Games Workshop miniature design studio.
Agreed. Like
And,
literally
like,
until we
now
had to
they
do
keep
this,
using his stuff
until
repeatedly.
we
Oh,
had to
the
do this
Deathwing
inter.
Knights. I
Oh,
didn't
there we
see
go.
these.
Oh, these got leaked. So
They
maybe
look
that's why
really
they're
cool.
not giving us a whole video about them. I kind of
Maybe.
like their helmets. Their helmets feel like dark, like Grey Knight helmets. In fact, it makes me want to get the Grey Knight versions of them.
Yeah, those would be good for Grey Knights,
You
actually.
could just use these straight up as Grey Knights, couldn't you? They're pretty close. Well, the only sad thing about this is that there was some rumors that like Deathwing was going to be in a box with Gene Stealers, and it was going to be like a new Space Hulk with the close combat weapons. But it looks like maybe that could be Blood Angels. I guess they're like the classic Gene Stealer.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they had, like, the what is it? Ball thing, the invasion of Baal and all that. Their home world was like attacked by Leviathan.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the original wasn't the original Space Hulk though, was Dark Angels, wasn't it? I think
It
it
was. I
was.
thought it was Blood Angels, but maybe
I
not. Maybe
thought
that's just the new
I
one.
think the redo of it was Blood Angels, but I think the original was Dark Angels.
There was a Deathwing expansion, certainly, but you might be right. What does the chat have to say? Maybe they know. Although,
I could be
like,
misremembering.
where's the alternate build on these guys that have those like really awkward like Morning Star things that the
Oh, it
Oh,
was
there we
Blood
go.
Angel.
They're less
Oh,
awkward now. That's good.
I don't like those maces.
They actually, I was worried they were going to be bigger. Aren't they bigger on like the current version of these guys?
I just like how the current ones they have like the big sensors.
I feel
Like
like
they
they're
look
too
like
big.
sensors. I think they're really cool.
So big though. Huge.
I like how ornate and kind of baroque it looks though. This looks too, I don't know.
Functional?
Yeah.
I don't mind the functionality, but I gotcha. Weird that they didn't have. Did they have these in the video? I thought they just had the Asmodee in the video.
Yeah, they didn't have these in the video. It's weird they didn't put these in the video.
Maybe they leaked and they got so mad that they were like,
Yeah.
kill the video. I don't want
I
to
like
see
the
it.
little watcher.
Oh, I missed the Watcher. Yeah. He's cute.
I actually really like that staff head
More
he's got
Watchers in the
going on.
dark, man. That's where it's at. So someone in the chat said that the original one was Blood Angels?
It was. Yeah.
Who's that?
There might have been a Dark Angels. Maybe I'm thinking of
There
like
was an
the
expansion.
expansion. I might be
Yeah.
thinking of the expansion.
Yeah, I think the expansion was called Deathwing.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then they did the video game,
Yes.
which had Space Hulk or had Deathwing in it.
Hey, come on in. Oh. Fix it.
Nick M says, "Do you think
Whoa!
we're gonna see new Tyranids?" I
No, I don't
I
think we're gonna
I
see new Tyranids.
I don't think we're
Okay,
gonna see new Tyranids
can
for
people
another
see this?
15 years.
Nora made me an awesome sign to put on my Armies on Parade board. I don't know if it's coming in focus, but it's awesome. I love it. It's so
Aw,
good. Thank
that's
you.
cool.
I'm on with Darth Bob.
Hi, Nora.
Oh, Gene Stealer cults. Night Fleet, Anger Boda. You did. Thank you so much. See you soon. All right, so we know Gene Stealer cults are coming. That's cool. We already knew that Adeptus Custodes, Tal Empire, and Chaos Space Marines were coming in.
What
I'm
is
hoping
redacted?
Redacted is that crude codex, but hope maybe they're going to be in Tau. I don't know.
I feel like if it was an existing army, we'd probably know about it. Maybe we can cross
I
our
think you're right.
fingers for it to be.
Something else.
I'd be really happy with Kroot. I'd also be really happy if it ended up being Emperor's Children.
Oh, that would be cool. Although I'm really expecting Emperor's Children. I feel like they let out one of those big Chaos factions per edition, and it feels like
True.
it tends to be towards the end. Oh no, wait. I guess Death Guard came at the beginning of what was that, 7th, 8th?
8th. They were the main villains of 8th, I think.
Yeah, I feel like Magnus came at the end of 6th, sort of.
6th or 7th, yeah.
And then World Eaters came at the end of 9th,
Yep.
right? So if we're
And then we
going by
got
this,
Angron and towards the big end of 9th.
okay, what's
What is
up?
this?
Oh, there's a big burly dude in there. Age of Sigmar.
Sigmar. Ooh,
Dawnbringers. Oh,
ghouls.
those are new. Oh, those are the
Oh,
new ghouls.
oh, where's
Oh,
Dwarfenage?
shit.
Dwarfenage.
Oh,
Oh,
that guy.
oh, these are
Oh,
cool,
man.
bro.
This is a big release. Holy crap, Dwarfenage. I hope you're wearing diapers, man. Oh, dude.
Wow, those are cool.
So those are the new ghouls.
Oh, what is that?
Whoa!
Holy shit!
Holy damn!
Whoa!
Oh my god! Oh wow!
Wow, wow, that is a cool model. Holy shit!
Oh man!
Wow!
Start saving your pennies. Start saving your pennies, bud. Holy lifting. Okay, this is worth it. This is worth it. Wow. And we didn't even see that weird crypt guard. So these are the new ghouls.
Wow, those
They're
are some
pretty cool.
fucking models.
That one in the front with the head on his head reminds me of the Underworlds warband. Whatever it was.
Those ghouls are pretty great.
I need to decide if I need to buy some of the current ghouls. I do like the current ghouls, but
They're great for bets.
yeah. I don't know if these will be as great for maybe. They look good.
They do look good.
But I want to see more of those big dudes. Okay, so that's the burly. The Mad King is the burly dude that we saw in the.
The king is fantastic. I need
Yes.
that model.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell to do with it though. Could it be a patriarch? I don't know.
That's kind of where I'm going with it.
I'd be interested to see your plans for it, because that is damn cool.
Honestly, those big bats would make good Vargulfs too, if you just took the guys off the backs.
More Heg Knights. Something about their wings is a little crusty for me, but they're neat. That banner is insane. Look at that banner with like the spear through the guy's mouth.
Oh wow, yeah, that is so cool.
Excellent models. That thing is cool. Vargulf Courtier.
I love that model.
Vargulf, are those the things we make now with the Crypt Fiends or whatever? Crypt Horrors, the big guys?
Yeah,
Well, I hope we don't lose those models. Those models are pretty cool.
So that is a Vargulf then.
Nice. Beautiful. Oh, he's neat. Oh, wow! Oh, this is cool. Is that a rumor engine? The top of his staff?
That might be.
I feel like it looks like it. I like that they're making all these weird like court models, like the dude with the wig made of intestines and all that.
God, the fucking Ink 28 community is gonna be eating good
Losing
with
their
this
mind,
release.
creaming their jeans.
Royal Decapitator.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
love that. I love that hooded head.
Yeah, I like the option. And the painting on the axe is pretty nice too.
Yeah. Oh, who joins
Who goes
us?
there?
Oh, it's Dwarfenich. There he is. How you doing, bud?
Buddy, did you get back from the toilet? Did you make it in time?
What? Oh, yeah, no, I totally crap my pants. Um, no, I had to log out of my second account to log into this one.
Okay.
But
Thanks for joining.
guys,
Army
oh,
set. Save your
I'm broke.
pennies.
I can't buy these.
So that's the whole army set. Oh, okay, they
With
showed that
2
flying
boxes
guy
of
earlier in the week.
ghouls.
Like,
That's gorgeous.
listen, guys, you gotta get the old start collecting box.
Wait,
It's great
what are
value.
these? Those are different. It's an alternate build for the ghouls.
Yeah, there's yeah, they showed it with that. Oh my gosh! Oh, that's Usharan.
No,
It's Usharan.
Who's that?
He's like a character from
he's-
Oldhammer.
He's the Vlad von Karstein of the feral crypt eater, the Vargeis, or not Vargeis,
This is
Strigoi, but they changed the name, so I don't remember what it is.
a beautiful friggin' model.
Like,
That
he's
is
he's
so
Neferata's
good.
brother, like one of the first couple of vampires.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a stunning model. That mace.
It's all so good.
I'm gonna have to get 2 jobs.
The Hunchback is a bit much, but
No, he's perfect.
shit, put it down.
Look at him. Look at his
That's
crown.
cool. The crown
his
is very
arms.
cool. I'm obsessed with the freaking mace.
His mace's ribs and his cloak is made out of rat skins, I think.
Amazing.
Oh, that means he fits with that that other Soulblight dude with that turns into rats. That means he can probably fit in with their aesthetic.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You don't need to put my little icon. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is definitely the highlight of the
Mhm.
previews so far. I mean, Oracan's cool, but this is awesome.
I hope that means they bring the Grimwatch back for this new.
What's the Grimwatch?
It's the Crypt Ghoul Underworlds
Deathwing.
band.
Okay.
I have like 3 of them, but they're really
Or
good and they have great bits.
Those orcs are really poorly painted.
The models look pretty good.
Compared to normal heavy metal standards.
I feel like they're still better than my standards, so.
Death Gorge. Oh wow, what a bunch of boring models. Even the Warhammer preview guys look bored.
No, they look bored with everyone. I don't know what their story is.
Oh, yeah, these that I always forget. What are they called? Oryx? No, not
The
Oryx.
the, the
Cruel
Cruel
Boys.
Boys.
Cruel Boys, yeah. They have good bits, but it needs a lot of work for them to look good. At least
Yeah,
these guys look like they have left arms.
What? They don't
that's
have left
true.
arms?
Yeah, I don't know. I generally like the Cruel Boys, but I just feel like out of like usually the Underworlds teams usually have a lot of personality and a lot of characters. These just look
Right.
like super generic.
Well, even the last Cruel Boys looked pretty generic.
Yeah,
But yeah, like that whole faction more or less, besides like a couple models launched without left arms. They're all just like
What?
shields, so you can't do much with the conversions.
Oh, the shields. Okay. Didn't know what you meant. All right. I think the armor plates on my breaching pod are officially painted.
amazing.
Ooh.
Ding! I'd do more, but can't be precious. This thing needs to get done.
When's the due date?
Tomorrow, 10
Oh,
a.m.
oh,
Team No Sleep. I'm
No.
probably gonna
I'm
hobby.
close enough.
Oh.
I can sleep.
Oh, okay.
Think.
Never mind. I'll rescind back my I'll stay up to hobby with you offer.
Oh, well, thank you, but I really need to sleep. It's good though. I think that the rest of it is pretty much done. Like the base and the back wall of my display. All the miniatures are painted, which is good. So I just need to get this suck-a-dog finished. Oh shit, I totally missed painting a section of the carapace. Oh, it's on my brush now.
It's purposeful. It's an intentional effect.
It's a feature, not a bug.
Yeah.
I can't get over Usharan. That
He's
is
so cool.
that
That
is
is
such a
like
cool model. I'm like formulating in my brain what I want to do with it because I want
That's
that model.
that's the flesh eater equivalent of getting a Norn Queen.
really
Mm-hmm.
amazing.
Yeah,
Well, isn't that the whole thing with Age of Sigmar that like gods are alive?
I meant that you'd think you'd never get that model because that character's died like
Oh,
3 times.
he's what? What's that?
He's died like 3 times.
Wow, I'm glad they've got him. They did
Okay,
him.
this is Horus Heresy. Jump
Oh yeah,
troops.
jump packs.
Jump. Oh
They
yeah,
didn't have jump packs.
jump packs. No, not for.
Yeah, that Usharan guy is damn cool.
I mean, I'm not really into Space Marines anymore, but I know a lot of Space Marine players out there are going to be really happy to get those jump packs because that's like a design of jump pack that's been almost exclusively resin for a long time.
Yeah.
Interesting. I love. We're gonna just talk about Usharan the rest of the stream.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's a fantastic model, and I love its stock. But I'm so excited to see what people do with it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Um,
I already want to do something with it, pyramid wise.
Yeah,
Tyranid wise.
that's probably gonna be like $120 model,
I don't
and
At
care.
least.
I feel like I need like 3.
Yeah.
Like I somehow wound up with a bunch of.
Wow.
I think it was courtesy of Average Joe Crute Dude. I wound up with like 2 extra like half sprues, so I've just had all these bits to work with, and I need that to happen for Usparan.
2 extra half sprues of what?
Of Radukar the Beast. Sorry.
Oh, he's cool. Oh, dude. Oh man. Wait, you don't want them? No, you want
No.
them.
I've been using them for bits. Like
Yeah.
this dog troll is getting his cloak. And I've been using all the little vampire guys because he only needed like parts of Radukar for an orc war boss or something.
Because I need some parts of Radukar because I saw a guy who did a amazing grotesque out of Radukar. It could be a Talos though at that size.
Figure out exactly which bits, and maybe because
I
maybe
think
you
it's
can have the
mostly
one that
legs. Didn't he take the legs?
So I started converting one into a Crute, and I don't want to rip the green stuff out to like because I feel like that'd be like killing a darling, but I'm happy
Yeah.
to give it away.
What if I rip the green stuff out?
Hey, I didn't do it.
Wait, so does it have the legs?
Yeah, I like built half his torso like as is, and then just like filled in the chest to turn into a Kroot war boss. And
Yeah.
I'm never gonna do my Kroot, honestly.
Oh, too bad.
Like I had too many like grand ideas that are never gonna happen.
For the Kroot
like I had
specifically, or in general?
for Kroot, I had like an idea for like 2 Kroot factions. If anyone's
Oh.
listening, you can steal my ideas. So I wanted to do like when the Beast Snagas launched, I wanted to take
Yeah.
the Auric Cruel Boy dudes and convert those into like Kroot Beast Snagas and turn Radukar into like a giant savage war boss.
Ooh,
Just like
nice.
replace his arm with just a power claw, redo his chest. Wasn't that hard, mostly just like filling with aluminum foil and green stuffing, and then like convert Radukar's head or swap it out with like a Felix head. But I didn't really have like the motivation to like continue, and that
Yeah.
wasn't like it was exciting at the time, but like in hindsight, it's not really a me project.
Not too bad.
And then like my other crude idea was Eldar, but it was Yanari, which I guess
Ooh.
is not a thing anymore.
What? They're not?
That I guess I don't know. I
They
don't really
gave up on
understand
the
it.
storyline.
Oh, a thing.
Yeah.
There's a thing.
And then like I didn't understand the list building stuff, so I got really confused and frustrated.
Oh, it's the thing. It's the thing.
It's a warthog.
The Elysian drop troop got truck that people were hoping for. Hopefully in plastic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah, what's it called?
They did it. That looks like plastic, right?
Yeah, it is.
Time for a police chase. Okay, cool. I'm glad they're doing that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I love
that's
that
pretty
thing.
sick.
Sorry, Dwarfenage, I interrupted.
No, you're good. I am like 30 seconds behind you guys because I'm watching the video through this stream.
Oh.
So I'm catching up. Just interrupt me whenever. Yeah, so like my other idea was to convert like a mixed faction Kroot army for Eldar, and then I wanted to do like a lot of like samurai influences.
Ooh.
Just because I felt like that'd be really cool for Kroot and like some
Oh,
like
and now
very
you've got those werewolf dudes who are kind of samurai-y. I don't love the models, but they're definitely very samurai.
which ones?
The werewolf vampires for Warcry, I'm gonna say. Super
Oh
Japanese
yeah,
The hyena
inspired.
guy.
yeah. I was thinking because I do like those models. I need to get a couple boxes just to play with.
My problem is I want the one guy that looks like a werewolf, and I don't care for any of the rest of them. There's maybe two
I want the
models in there.
heads. For 100%, I want the heads. But I'm trying not to buy stuff that I'm not immediately going to use. I decided I'm just going to go through my backlog. Like I decided this like 2 days ago. So you know, I'm saying it very matter of factly.
Said it on stream. Now it's true.
Yep. No, but like I mostly was like excited to build warp spiders for the Kroot because you know they
Yeah.
don't have warp spiders, and then I just couldn't figure out what I was going to do for weapons. But I wanted to add like a lot of like furs around them, around like their chest pieces, and like I bought like a ton of the Kroot skulls to turn into heads, and it was very easy to just sculpt a helmet onto them.
Yeah.
And this was like years ago when I was bad at sculpting. So people, you got this. Kroot it up.
You could definitely do it now if you wanted to.
Yeah, like this dude that I'm working on, his knees. I'm so just pumped up about his knees and the
They're
warts
nice
on his
knees.
skin.
You showed me his knees. I
Yeah.
approve.
I think I'll be done with his legs by the end of this stream.
Cool.
After like 5 sculpting sessions.
So I will take your Radukar. I will pay you for him.
Okay.
You let me know. We'll talk. I'll find a picture of the thing I want to make, and we'll make sure that the bits work. We
gotta organize this big trade.
Well, we need Laura Vi, man. Lauka, whatever her name is.
Lauka Vi. Yeah, no, I'm giving up on the tail. I think it's in storage somewhere, but I just gotta cut her up, and I have been too focused on my hobby projects to do it.
Good.
But I'll get it done.
I'm a little pumped about her, and I need to finish my own hobby projects. We kind of started talking about this on the other stream, and I didn't get to it, but my goal is to finish what I started in November, rather than start a brand new November project, because I have too much stuff.
That's where I'm at too.
As Dwarfenage would tell you, I have too much stuff on the go that I need to finish shooting video for, so that he can edit the videos and get them off his computer / get paid.
I need that. I need money to buy these vampires, man.
Yeah, we got to get through a lot of videos, man, quick, and you can get money for vampires.
Right. I'll sell plasma.
No, just make videos.
No, I'll sell plasma. I'll Uber.
I'm good for it,
and
buddy. Just make videos.
We're gonna do it all.
Oh, what is that?
What? Wait, what? Oh, I missed
Kill
it.
team. What is that? Is
Oh,
that
yeah.
those
Ooh,
Night Lords?
Okay, Night Lords, and what's it called? And my Dark Eldar boys is what they say.
Oh, really?
The
So
rumor
it's
is
definitely
Night Lords and what are they called? Shadow Boys.
Yo, that
Mandrakes.
half mask with the fangs, that is cool.
So it's
Whoa,
supposed to be
these
Night
are
Lords and
great.
Mandrakes. Wait, no, where are my Mandrakes at?
I'm so
You can't have
excited for
half
this
of
next
a
30
kill team
seconds.
box. Did it freeze?
Is it for a second?
Ooh, these are
Give me the
pretty.
friggin' Mandrakes.
Oh.
So rumor is Night Lords and Mandrakes. They look pretty good. What do we think?
So it is just the normal CSM kit.
Oh, it is?
They're pretty cool looking.
Oh, it is. Just with some conversion bits.
Can we just get the conversion bits?
I think they did all right. Didn't they do all right?
I think they look cool.
Those Night Lords are badass. The heads especially.
Yeah, when you're going to get just head swaps in a kit, make those heads good, and I think they did.
Mm-hmm.
The one in the far left corner with the long hair and the half mask.
And the claws?
That one's definitely my favorite. Yeah, and the claws, yeah. He's
the
my
edgelord of the
favorite.
Night Lords? I'll tell you, one guy in this squad was born in the dark. That guy was born in the dark.
Back middle, heavy gunner, and front guy, I love their heads.
The guy with the hood and the mask is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
They're all the heads are really cool.
I'm just looking at them for Warhammer Fantasy.
Ah, nice.
And like they're awesome.
I think the claws could be more. Oh man, the guy on. Oh,
head.
that's a Space Marine without his armor on the banner, right?
Yeah, they said it's a Loyalist Marine plastered to the front of the banner.
That's cool. Awesome. We haven't seen a shirtless Loyalist Marine before, have we?
We haven't, as far as I know.
Only on
officially.
They're neat. Where are the rest of them? Why just this 3?
I just really like them, maybe.
Never been a fan of like dripping effects on weapons. I always think they look really dorky.
Ooh, that's a nice cloak. His sword's a little much.
The sword's a little dorky.
Oh, but you can give him a claw instead.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The rib is too big on that sword. The rib cage?
Yeah.
I appreciate dripping effects on Skaven and from cups.
Yeah, Skaven works. Oh, but weren't you saying that it's hard to find a cup with no drip on it?
No, it's
an empty cup?
Hard to find an empty cup because you never see that. But there's only like a couple cups that have drip.
That drip?
Is a slang term. Yeah, they got that drip.
That drip. Cups with some drip. I don't even know it. I literally am so old that I had to like. I didn't have to look up drip, but I had to hear it a lot to be like, oh, okay, that's what that means.
Yeah.
So is it just gonna be this half of the kill team?
No, come on, they're holding out. They're gonna give us some Dark Eldar. Give me Dark Eldar. Give me Mandrakes. I like the dude with the Eviscerator, whatever glaive. That's cool.
Oh, the chain glaive, yeah.
I shouldn't shake that by the. And the guy
I like
heavy
the half
cool.
masks with the wings.
That's cute. I think that's a cute touch. I like that. I think that's my favorite head in there. The half masks with the wings. Come on, give me the other half of the box, boys. Give me the other half of the box. Stop holding that on me, Eddie.
Hey, chat. We're sorry we've been ignoring you. We've been too excited.
Yeah.
What's going on?
These Flesh Eater courts are awesome. Everything we're seeing, fantastic. I agree with all of you. And yeah, Night Lords are pretty dope too. No Adeptus Mechanicus Nick M.
There's another Nick? There can only be one.
Nick M with no C.
Oh my god, stop talking and show us the next thing, Eddie.
Show me the mandrakes. Who are they fighting? Who's scary in the Night Lords? Tell me who's scary in the Night Lords. Tell me it's mandrakes.
Global warming.
Okay, the most
Touche.
impressive old world miniature to be releasing alongside the old world. What is this?
Oh,
Okay,
is that a
two-
mandrake? No. Oh, okay. It's for
Two
Tristan.
pigs.
Oh,
Two pigs.
wow.
Or,
Oh,
yeah, it's
wow.
two
Is this
pigs of some
plastic?
kind. What the heck is that?
Oh, shit. It's a dragon. This better be plastic. Bone dragon.
No, it looks plastic. It doesn't
What?
look resin.
That is hot. Oh,
Is that
my.
Cetra? Is
I'm
that
so excited
Cetra?
to see this.
Is that Cetra?
No, Cetra?
Is that
Oh my God.
Cetra? Is that Cetra? Is that Cetra? Is that my boy?
Can you stop?
I think that's Cetra. That is Cetra.
How is this more beautiful than the other bone dragon? 'Cause
It's
that's
more.
like the
Oh,
best
it's.
dragon.
Oh, it's gore. Oh, fuck. Oh, my. Oh. We got a comp.
Oh,
we got
the
some
cat.
competition. There's a cat. We got some competition for what's his face? Other dead guy.
I mean, the other one's by far better.
You think so?
To me.
I don't know.
I mean,
This is
I
pretty
think this
good, man.
model's great because I'm pretty sure that's Cetra.
I feel
I'm
like
pretty sure I
Cetra
can
should be all
hear Tomb
bones.
King Tristan screaming from PEI right now. That is cool. That is big and impressive. You are right,
what a
Wade.
cute little cat.
Oh shit, not Wade. Eddie.
Oh, so it is just a Tomb King on a bone dragon.
Yeah.
Okay. It kind of looks
probably-
like
Did it
the old
represent
Cetra,
Cetra?
though. I guess the
They
head
might have a
design's a little
Cetra
bit
option.
different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
'cause
it
they
could
did
have
looks
an
very
option.
fleshy. But they might do a like they did with Carl Franz, where it's generic.
Yeah.
Or Balthazar, generic Empire Lord, or Balthazar Gelt, or Carl Franz.
So, as you guys are way more versed in this than I am, what about this model is not Cetra enough?
The hat he usually had, well, at least the old model, he had kind of like one of those more conical helmets with like a cobra on it, and
Yeah.
he's right. He's also more like fleshy.
Mhm.
The old
Yeah.
model was also on a chariot.
There was a rumor that there's going to be a thing on a chariot. Tomb King Tristan told me.
Ooh. So Cetra is supposed to be like really, really old,
Whoa,
right? So it doesn't-
whoa, that's different.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool. Oh man, I like the weird like head thing on the front. Like it's like a standard or something, but it's neat.
What is going on with that bird? Is that supposed to be sand?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's weird.
That's a little weird. I
Some
don't
drippy
like that
bird poop.
effect. I love that like Egyptian face mask on the front of the.
Yes, and the way they've painted it, that blue is gorgeous.
That's really cool. That's a cool bit.
And I like the dude too. Like he's a cool pose. I guess he's like casting a spell. I like his head.
I do
like
like
his
that head.
pose.
Oh yeah, so he's like, it's like sand dribbling from his hand and turning into a bird, I guess.
Isn't that one of their old spells too?
It might be. I didn't play Tomb Kings, so
Legit. All my like game knowledge is from the Total War games for fantasy.
Oh.
okay. So you can have him on
And then
foot
we
too.
have a boring walking dude.
I think that's just the guy that was on the thing, but they gave him new weapon
Oh.
options and they put him on a 25mm base. Yeah, it's the same guy.
So
Okay.
I do love when Games Workshop does that, because that means you get potentially an extra model.
Mhm.
Because a lot of times they'll throw in like another dude, and then you can take the monster as just a big monster.
Yep.
And I hope they get back to doing that, because I love that.
I think there's a lot of really great things about this model. I'm a little indifferent to it, to be honest. I was more excited when I thought
you
it was
have no
Cetra,
heart?
because then I was like, just take the plastic Cetra and put it on a cool chariot.
I mean,
Although that, if they don't do Cetra, that model would make a great basis
Mhm.
for a new Cetra.
Yeah.
I really like the bones on the dragon. They're really good.
They are. They're amazing.
Yeah, this is a great bits kit. This is a great kit for all your bits needs. As a kit, though, I'm kind of indifferent to it. I like the crocodile like head of the
Yeah, that's neat.
of the dragon. I think that's kind of cool.
I'd say that's a pretty neat model. And like, imagine being a Tomb King player. You talked about I know like Old World was coming and we knew Tomb Kings were coming, but like you talked about like, oh, this is like if you got a Norn Queen. I think that if I was a Tomb King player and I was like, I'm so mad that Games Workshop got rid of Tomb Kings, and then they were like, Tomb Kings are coming back in Old World. It's like, yeah, but are they really? I think I might be happy with this dragon dude.
Yeah. Somebody commented in the Twitch chat, show the cat.
Yeah,
I
where's the
agree. I want
cat?
to see that cat again.
What was that? That was the last preview?
Yeah.
What?
Are you serious? We're done?
That quick?
I'm disappointed. What is it, like half an hour? 45 minutes? Oh, well, I don't know. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, Usheran. Even Paul's like, Usheran.
Yeah, okay, Usheran, okay, I'm not disappointed anymore. Usheran's damn cool.
They revealed the best thing too early.
Yeah.
I agree. That should have been the last thing.
Where my
Like that's a
Mandrakes at, guys?
That's a whole major range refresh.
That was impressive. I can't believe they did that many of those models. Like that it is a whole range. When they gave the person with the weird wig, I thought it was just going to be like, they didn't even show that model, did they?
No.
They like had it in the group shot.
Oh, did they?
They didn't. And the guy on the wings, they had them in the group shot, but didn't do like a close up. I think it's crazy that ghouls are getting heavy weapons. They're getting great weapons.
That's what the axes are, or the
that's what it looked like. They looked like specialist ghouls, which is kind of crazy. And we kind of got a little glimpse of that for Grimwatch. It's interesting as a Warhammer like fantasy fan. The Underworlds bands seem to be like them testing stuff for when they redo the faction, and they're kind of like hints to that.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because like one of like the coolest guys from that kit is like a guy who has just a giant bone as a great weapon, as just this huge club, and that was the same pose that those guys had for the great weapon, the great axes.
Nice.
And then the axe is also the same as the style for the leader of that Underworld warband.
Yeah.
Which is cool because I need like a ton of those bits because they're so good.
You need like a what?
A ton of those bits because they're so good.
Oh, that's it? They didn't even give us like a here's what we showed?
Really?
No.
They
talked about what their favorite stuff was, but yeah, I mean, I imagine, I don't know when the next preview is supposed to be, but if Mandrakes are coming, I imagine that'll probably be in the next preview.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, I probably would have shit my pants if they showed Mandrakes, because Mandrakes are one of the things holding me back from doing Dark Eldar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love Mandrakes. I think they're so cool.
Cool, I didn't know that.
Like thematically, I just love the idea of these like creepy pseudo demon dark elf shadow monsters coming out of the crawling out of the shadows to come get you in the night, like Dark Eldar boogeymen. I just love that idea.
What's not to love? Oh, that'd be cool. All right, so Usharan, do I even need to ask what people's favorite thing is? Let's check in with chat.
Chaos and Creatures had to go. See you
Sorry,
later, bud.
Thanks for coming.
Nick M said he loved the headdress on the dragon. Red Evans said the Pharaoh face gives him Kang the Conqueror vibes. Nothing Adeptus Mechanicus. I want the cat on that kit. Orphanage, if you get that
Darth
kit
Bob
and you don't want the cat, I'll take the cat.
I'd probably just put it like do it as a model itself. Honestly, it's so cute. I'm
Yeah,
probably not gonna get. I'm not gonna get the kit. I'll have to buy these Flesh Eater Courts. I'm not gonna start Tomb Kings. Come on,
right?
unless they do Skeleton Archers.
they
I,
probably
I might
will.
get those.
I mean, yeah. But then again, that kit would be a pretty good resource just for
hmm
general undead purposes.
Yeah, exactly. Like I just need bones. It's so hard to
Bones.
get good skeletons.
The
Um,
bones.
just the bones, man.
So hard to find good skeletons these days.
hmm
It's true.
You have to go out to the graveyard. It's a whole pain.
Hey, you shouldn't be doing that, man. At least don't be admitting to it on stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm blown away by the ghouls. The
Yeah.
ghoul releases are crazy. Um yeah, wow. Especially Ushiran, but the whole really the whole release is great. Um for like I think not just people who like undead. Like I think because for a long time the like for instance the Vargeist and Crypt Horror kit has been like probably the biggest conversion fodder kit out there for so many
Mhm.
different things. Gene Stealer stuff, Dark
Yeah.
Eldar stuff, Chaos
Yeah.
stuff, etc. And to me this is kind of more of that.
Agreed.
I'm not ready to let those kits go.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'm hoping that the Crypt Horrors and the Vargeist stay around because
hmm
they didn't really show anything that was an alternative to those.
Oh,
That's what
so
I
it's
was
just a
wondering about.
Vargulf and not a Vargeist?
Yeah, they said
I
It's called
I'm
the Vargulf Courtier.
oh, okay, okay, so that's an old resin model that they still
Yeah,
had kicking around, so that makes sense. I missed that part of the preview because I was trying to hop in the chat.
yeah,
Because that's like an old model that's been needing an update for a long time, but it's one of their like toughest things in the range.
yeah. It looks like it's just because it looks like you got the Riders, which those are not substitute for Crypt Horrors. It looks like the only thing that's really getting replaced are the Crypt Ghouls and the Vargulf.
hmm Uh,
Yeah.
and everyone in the chat, make sure that if you want the old Crypt Ghouls or you want a cheap Terror Guys, get to start collecting box now because it's gonna go, and that's the last good value start collecting box that they still have.
Oh, okay.
I actually do
That
have that kit. I got that
I
kit a while back.
I should have got a second one. I don't have the money. Um,
And
because like
what's
I've
in
been
that
saying for
box?
you get Crypt Horrors,
Yeah.
an entire thing of Crypt Ghouls, and then the Zombie Dragon kit with a full Zombie
Oh,
Dragon or Terrorgeist,
that's pretty
um,
good.
a Crypt, what is it called? The Aberrant, one of like the ghoul vampires, and then a Blood Knight Rider, and that's the one that has that really good, like those two really good vampire arms, like one with the lance and like the jeweled glove and stuff, which is such
Wait,
a
Mhm.
great bit.
is that the one where the guy's like standing on the brick wall? Like vampire dude?
Oh yeah, that's the one where no, that's the other, that's the newer one.
Oh, okay.
So one of the swords I know you used for your Frostgrave band. I think you used some of the
Yes.
bits for that. Um, but it's the other guy where he's jumping off a rock.
I think that's the one I'm thinking of, and he's amazing. I think a lot of people use that for Kroot stuff, right?
Oh no, that's the other Aberrant. That's the
Oh,
Aberrant
okay.
Art Regent, and then there's like another guy. I don't remember the names. That he's like jumping off of a big tall rock. He's not like
Okay.
hanging onto it with all the cool, um, like vampire armor and stuff that you sent me.
Yeah.
He's like
Some of those
naked.
bits I just got from random places
hmm
other than buying the.
Well,
So what do
this
we
has
think of
been
the
a great
preview in
preview.
general?
My buddy pointed out that that Ushiran really I don't know if this was intentional, but it's very Dark Souls. It's very From
hmm hmm
Software boss like design,
Yeah.
and I really like
100%.
it. That's probably why I have such a soft spot for it, is because I'm a huge From Software fan. But yeah, I'm already cogs are going trying to figure out how exactly I'm going to turn this into some
Squeeze that one
horrific
in.
Puritan monstrosity.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyone got any suggestions for how Darth Bob can turn that into a big Tyranid monstrosity?
I want to see the bits because if there's technically like an underbody under that cloak,
That would be amazing. I
That's
doubt it.
that.
That would
Ooh.
be amazing.
Like like not like a full body, like where it's just got like the structure, so it's easy to gap fill.
Yeah.
That will be so crazy good.
I'm not expecting that. That would be amazing.
I think my favorite little detail on it is I love that it's very clear that even though he's huge, he's still like to his size really gaunt because he's got these bracelets on his arm that are like really loosely fitting onto his forearms. And they're just
Yeah.
kind of like dangling off of his arms. It's a really cool detail.
Did Did you guys read Throne of Bones?
No.
I have not.
Okay, the only reason I really know about it is because of some of the founding INQ28 guys from their like blogs. I don't remember which ones, but they were talking about how like the Flesh Eater Courts had like one of their massive inspirations for them personally, and then like looking at the Flesh Eater Courts and like looking at their models, even like the way they release stuff. I think that like short anthology story was like one of the big founding influences for the Crypt Ghouls and like the
Mhm.
Flesh Eater Courts as a faction. It is not safe for work. It's a very adult horror novel.
What was it called
Um,
again?
Throne of Bones. It was like the
Wait,
only
is it
book
a
this got.
Warhammer thing?
No, it's just general fantasy.
Oh.
It's like a horror anthology, and like three out of the stories are like this narrative about like these ghouls that live in like this necropolis.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. Has some very adult scenes that are very taboo and are very upsetting. Like
Talking
trigger warning
Necro?
for like anyone here. Um,
Okay, we don't need to get into
there's
it.
there's some like family relations.
Oh.
Um,
Ah,
and it's a lot. Um, but it's supposed to be disturbing. But I just want anyone that's gonna read it. It's very good. It's very well written. There's a lot of very interesting stuff that's not just that bit.
Yeah.
Um, very great novel. Recommend checking it out. But if you're also like big into Flesh Eater Course and you want to have like more influences, that's I think the best Flesh Eater Course influence. And they definitely draw inspiration from that for the models. Like they have a Throne of Bones for like a terrain piece for Flesh Eater Courts, and then a lot of like the designs and stuff harken back to that novel. And then Usharan himself kind of resembles like what they call the Ghoul King, except for you don't see his genitals.
that we know
You
of.
wait, you
Yeah,
see the
We
Ghoul
haven't
King's
looked under
genitals in
that.
the
We haven't
story?
looked
they
under that tabard
they
bit yet.
they describe the guy's genitals in the book.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, it's very adult, but it's very well written. It's very Clive Barker.
Oh, I
Um,
love Clive Barker, so I'll
yeah,
probably
hit
love it then.
that type of like adult content.
Ah,
Um,
gotcha.
and it's great. I need to reread it. It's a very good horror anthology.
And 3 of the stories are about this arc, but there's other stories in there that are not about
It's
that.
general horror, and they're much more work appropriate. Besides like violence. Um,
Who's got all this time to read at work? Like, you keep saying
I'm
it's
just saying. Like I don't know. I'm just like letting people know because some people are uncomfortable with that.
right, right, right.
Um,
Okay.
um,
Sorry, I should have had this guy up the whole time. Why did I have that screen doing? What a
eh,
beast.
I hate the new Warhammer site so
yeah,
much.
Oh man, his
it's
cloak has got like
hard.
heads in it and stuff. Like the gem on his forehead. That's kind of cool.
Is the
Oh, look at the face screaming right beside his head. That's
oh yeah, that
creepy.
is cool. Where are you seeing this article? Have
This
they
is on the
posted?
Warhammer website. Just refresh and scroll down. And like his weird hand with the rings that's like not like trying to kill someone. Like this is another good example of a very good resting pose.
Hmm.
That isn't like actively trying to
I
murder
really
somebody.
appreciate that when they do models that aren't just like action pose. Oh, look at that giant goblet there, Dwarfenage.
Where?
Gosh.
Uh,
Oh, on his waist. Holy crap. And on the base, that's a really good scenic
Oh,
base.
there we go. Yeah.
I don't know. For some reason, that page is not. It's just loading the live stream thing. It's not loading like the
Oh no.
previews.
It's you don't click on the live stream. You go back and you have
Oh,
to. They're
I
doing a
see
weird
now.
thing where the live stream is like pinned. You got to scroll down to the actual like.
Oh, I
I did the
see.
same thing. I was like, what the hell? Oh,
Oracan
man.
is really cool. I do like the Oracan model. He's understated, but he's cool.
This is a work of art. Dang. Who
I
sculpted
think,
this one? Give him a raise.
yeah, I agree. Whoever sculpted that definitely deserves a raise. I really appreciate the sentiment on GW's part of making the smoke on Asmodee's backpack an option instead
Thank
of
God.
something that
Yeah.
has to be on the kit.
Yeah.
Especially because like the vents on the backpack are so distinct looking. So like, I mean, if they hadn't made the smoke separate, you could just cut those off and put normal Space Marine ones on there, but it wouldn't be as cool because he's got like these really cool like ornate sensor skulls. I don't like the unhooded head on him. It looks weird.
Because his head is like too stout. And the head just.
The Deathwing are cool. I don't like the maces.
I hated the old
Oshiran is a
maces, so I
work of
like the new
art.
ones.
The giant goblet's really cool. Oh, look at the bottom of his cape. It's like he's wearing the full pelt of a zombie dragon or something, or like one of those, I forget what they're called, terrorgeists.
Hmm.
It's like
That's
he's got the
cool.
full pelt of a terrorgeist resting
It
on his
might even
back.
be a Vargulf.
Or a Vargulf, yeah.
And then he like stitched other hides into it. It's pretty neat.
Very neat.
Yeah, the whole model's just. Oh yeah, because there's another giant head on there too.
There's a giant head on there?
There's like a giant no, not sorry, like a giant head, like size wise, not like a giant like Warhammer giant.
A Gargan
Not
head.
like a
Oh yeah, there's a head at the
not like a
back of his
not like a
cape.
Flynn giant, a giant in the sense of size. The Mad King rises.
He's so cool.
I love that they're really leaning into the lore that all of the Flesh Eater Courts people are just crazy.
Yeah.
The lore is that they're crazy, you said?
They hallucinate. They think they're like very beautiful and noble. They think they're all like
This
lords and knights and stuff.
that sounds like Necron stuff.
No, like they think that everyone else is like a hideous monster, and they think they're like Bretonians.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Vargulf is super cool. That actually, with some work, could be a cool like Tyranid thing too. You removed all the hair.
Mhm.
Mm. Hmm. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, Ushiran is definitely my favorite. Just overall, the ghoul releases are by far the coolest. Worst thing in this is the horrible Underworlds Cruel
I don't
Boys.
find them that offensive, but
I don't find them offensive, but
They're
they're
just
just like
boring.
they're just really boring. Like painfully boring. Like every other, I feel like the majority of the Underworld's teams, like every character is like really distinct and really like characterful. These are just like some dudes. The only
did
one
they
who isn't some dude is like the main guy.
did they even spend any time on them? I feel like either I ignored it or they like did
It was
kind of
quick.
breezed over them.
It was pretty quick,
Um,
but I think that's mostly because they're just so boring.
I mean, like every Warcraft or Underworld set usually has like one warband that's a little bit more boring, but it might have like a piece or two that's good. Like I really slept on the zombie Underworld's warband where they're kind of like Frankenstein, and then I
Oh,
really
but
looked at it
the
because
head
for the
guy is
most part I felt
cool.
like yeah, I
Bot
felt like
guys.
I looked at it and I was like, I can just kit back. I can just make this. Like I could
Yeah.
literally just sit and sculpt most of this stuff myself, or just turn a zombie into this with a little bit of green stuff or some wire and a nail. Um, but they have like one or two guys in that kit. Like there's a guy like the most unassuming model is one of the zombies where he's kind of like hunched over, and that guy is one of the best basing models I've ever seen for undead stuff.
Well,
It's like
that's the
that
one where
one.
you said you did that like meme of him coming up through the ground or something.
Yeah, like I did like a Photoshop, like this is what this guy is supposed to be doing. Like you just gotta cut him off. It's like that one and the other, the sepulchral guard. They have a guy coming out of the ground. Those two are like some of the best models they've ever made for basing.
Yeah.
Um, phenomenal.
I want that. What you call it? The Frankenstein kit. I really like the one with the exposed brain. I want to use him as a corpse being held by a lictor
They're
and
pretty
have the
cool.
lictor
Oh,
digging around in his
smart.
brain.
See, like that kit's great for for bits, but not like as
Yeah.
it is. Um, it's great to decorate other models.
Yeah, I agree. Alrighty. Well, I gotta get going here.
I
Because
should
I
get
still gotta
going
pack for
too.
my hobby trip. Mr. Pig, thanks for having me again. Dwarfenage, good to hear from you again.
Thank you
Good
both
to
for
hear from
joining.
you.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey man, there were vampires. I had to be here.
Yeah.
Did you know
As
they were
soon
going
as
to
I
be
saw that, I
vampires, or you
instantly
hoped?
thought of you. I was
I
like, oh,
I
he's
had a
probably having a
feeling.
heart attack.
You had a
Like
feeling?
they were heavily teasing them, and it would have been weird if they just had two characters and they showed just two characters from a specific faction. It felt like
Yeah.
they were announcing a range refresh, and they've had like all these teasers for it too.
Oh
Like
yeah,
they
like
had a
welcome to the court or whatever. Like it's gonna
yeah,
be a
like the
feast.
great feast thing for Halloween.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was like drunk at a party and I saw that and I was like, "Oh."
Well, I should probably call it too because this day has been a long day and
Mhm,
it is
mhm.
11 o'clock. But thanks for wait. What's going on in the chat? Is anything going on in the chat?
um, Dave Spikey Last Chance
Hey,
showed up.
buddy.
Tyler Blevins said the lanky bat monster was cool. That's about it since we last checked it.
Using the new tool, no wonder.
Well, thanks everyone for joining.
Yeah, especially since it was kind of last minute.
It was completely last minute.
It was a great. I mean, not the best stream you've had today, but it was pretty good.
Well, you can't really
Um,
compete with Mark
I
Gibbons.
honestly, I think that might have been the best stream we've ever had.
I think so.
It was very well done. You guys did a fantastic job.
Thanks, man.
Well, thanks. Yeah, we tried to keep it more professional this time around to try and give a good impression.
Yeah.
And we're gonna try and keep up that tenor going forward with other
Yes.
streams. So yeah, again, if you're somehow watching this and you haven't watched the Mark Gibbons stream yet, first of all, what are you doing with your life? But you should go and check out the Mark Gibbons stream because I'm very proud of it. I think we all did a very good job. And we want to do more like that. So go have a look and leave a comment on there. Let us know what you think of it. Starting off with after we wrapped, I was talking with Flynnhammer and Darth Bob and Moloch. And Flynnhammer has the ambitious goal of doing the Nidvember wrap right after Nidvember, like December 1. So I'm very happy about
Maybe
that. I feel like
maybe tossing in June Steelers rap in there too if we
like having a whole awards show. 2023 Tyranid Gene Stealer Awards show. There we go.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, and I'm really excited about that. And then of course we have another cool guest in the wings. We have to follow up with that, but yeah, Mark will not be our last cool guest.
Big hype.
And I am probably spending a goodly amount of money on a Mark Gibbons piece now.
Ooh.
Because Darth Bob will know that I messaged Mark Gibbons back in 2020 to ask him if I could buy one of his pieces, but I messaged him on Facebook because that's where Darth Bob said like get to him, and I messaged him and I checked like 2 weeks later and he hadn't responded yet. I'm like, I guess this guy's not getting back to me. Or 4 weeks later he responded to me. He's like, yeah, man, these pieces are available. They're all gone now. They're all gone.
And especially because you said that that if I had known that he had that Gene Stealer available when I initially got the Lictor, I might have chosen that Gene Stealer over
And
the
you would have been a
Lictor.
smart man to do so. Either one of those is beautiful, but the Gene Stealer is like the piece for me. But I just don't want to think about it anymore.
Yeah,
But
I'm sure it was very pricey when he sold it, based on how much the
that's
Lictor
the
was.
that's
Because the
thank you.
Lictor is
That
just the Lictor, whereas that Gene Stealer piece is like a full inked background and everything. So I
I'm
imagine it was
glad you said
probably even
that.
more expensive.
I feel like less of an asshole and an idiot, knowing that I probably couldn't have afforded it, even if I did get off my butt and find out that it was available.
Yeah.
So yeah, so good thing that I didn't try and get that. But I might try and get a different one from him. So we'll see how that goes.
I think I know which one you're eyeballing, because
Well,
I thought about getting that one as well, and the pricing on that one was actually pretty reasonable, if I
yes, that
recall.
it's in the range of something I could actually afford. So, hooray for Mark Gibbons artwork.
When you get a chance, ask him where that piece was published, because
I thought he said it
I couldn't
wasn't.
find it.
I thought when we talked about it, he said it wasn't. But
Oh, maybe it wasn't. That would make sense then. Why I can't find it anywhere.
he did say it's
But
old. He did say it's from like 91. Like,
yeah, that's a pretty old one. But you
but it
can
didn't have a
join his
signature on it. So I'm gonna have to
coven of
get him to give me
curators.
one of those stickers so I can put the sticker on it to know who did it.
Just have him sign it.
I guess I could. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You can become an official Mark Givens coven, part of the coven of custodians. That's what we call ourselves. We who keep the artworks of Mark Gibbons.
The
Oh
torch
yeah?
of Mark.
Yeah,
I didn't know there was like a club.
that's what he calls us, anyways.
Oh cool. I like that. And I just want to finish this this stream with this little image right here. Oh wait, hold on. I messed it up. What's this guy's name? Usharo?
Usharan?
Usharan. He's so fucking cool. So in this little image, goddamn, bear with. It's gonna be worth it, I promise. So I am Usharan here, being like, "Grr," and this little jerk here screaming in his ear, that's Darth Bob being like, "Why didn't you buy that damn piece?"
Yeah,
Anyway, I love this. I love this little diorama right here. I mean, I feel like I want to buy this Usharan model, but then I think about painting it, and I'm like, oh my god, that would be
yeah.
a labor.
Well, I mean, the fur could mostly be done in dry brushing.
Yeah, a little bit of contrast, a little bit of dry brushing, but this is beautiful. This is like the pièce de résistance. They should have finished the whole stream on this.
I agree.
I don't know why they shoved this in the middle. This is the winner chicken dinner.
I mean, that whole, like, just generally the Xenos, or the ghoul stuff in general was just the
Yes.
best
Yes, agreed.
release by far.
Agreed. Well, Dwarfenage, I'm so glad you were here for it, because it would not have been the same without you, man.
Me too. It's intense.
Darth Bob, also glad you're here, because you also have appreciation for the fantasy worlds, for the zombies and the dead things.
Yes.
I have appreciation, I just don't have the knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always happy to see, especially characters from the old world, make a comeback.
So he was a character from the old world.
Yes.
Cool.
From the lore.
Yeah, yeah. He
The-
never
the
got a
deep
model.
lore. The deep lore.
So he was like a god?
No, he was just like a
Mm.
dude. Okay, so like the origin of vampires, like you got like a couple of them were models still. There were like 5 original vampires because of this like thing that Nagash did, and they were all kind of like his slaves. He was the one that was most loyal to Nagash after
Yeah.
Nagash died, and so all the other vampires turned on him and basically set him up for his kingdom to fall, and him and his people had to flee underground, and they were like ostracized, and that's why
Okay.
they all look terrible because they
Yeah.
had to eat like rats and stuff. And
That's
you
why
are what you
they're the
eat.
flesh eaters?
Yeah,
Okay.
they eat like corpses and stuff.
But they're vampires.
But they're vampires. But like he was killed by like his sister, more or less.
Okay. I think this was in your big
Mhm.
fluff thing that you made for me.
Yep. And his sister is Neferata, which is one of the other like big vampire models we have right now. It's kind of like an
Yeah.
older one. She's riding that big she's one of the people that ride that big skeleton
Oh, with the red armor?
dragon thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one.
Well, he made out better than she did. He's way sexier.
Mhm.
Careful who you make fun of in high school.
All right. Tarath, thanks for the love. Dave Spikey's last chance. Thanks. Dave, Tyler Blevins, good to see you. Chaos and Creatures, love your name. Glad for joining us. Red Evans, thanks, buddy. Who else was here? Radon, good to see you. Nick, good to see you. Blitz, oh, Blitz was here very briefly.
Mm-hmm.
Donald Omerchu, oh, good to see you. I didn't know that Donald was here. And yeah, we got all kinds of people. Alam, Mikel. Oh, Mikel. Oh my god, the chat was exploding. Holy cow.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to call it. I need to go to bed so I can also get up early tomorrow.
Mhm.
Thank you both so much for jumping on, and we will chat again soon.
For sure. Can't wait to see the finished product for your board, your armies.
It'll be tomorrow because I am officially done.
Well, can't wait to see it.
Thanks.
I'll be
right, talk to
getting
you
on
later.
the road early morning to
Bye.
drive to my hobby
Oh yeah, have a
retreat.
great hobby adventure, hobby getaway. I'm so jealous. That's so cool.
Yep. I'm hoping to maybe do them pseudo frequently because this Airbnb is pretty cheap. So
Sweet.
as long as I can find the time to do it, should be pretty feasible.
Well, I hope that works out for you.
Me
For
too,
sure.
man.
Are you gonna post some pictures or send us some pictures or something?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a whole like Instagram chronicling all that stuff, and yeah, I'll post on Discord and stuff. Although there are rumblings from the Airbnb host that the cell service isn't the best out there, but I kind of see that as both a blessing and a curse because then I won't have as
Yes.
many distractions.
Good.
So
Okay, awesome, dude. Look forward to seeing what you get to.
yeah.
All right, Dwarfinish, talk to you later.
Bye.